All right. Good evening. Looking good there. There. 20 meters is just about gone for me. All right.
Roger, Roger, 5959 Michigan. Okay, thanks for Michigan, 73, Alpha Alpha 0 Zulu.
What's going on, Steve?
Jackson County, Illinois.
It's,
Roger,
yeah,
okay,
it's
Papa.
not necessarily messed up. It's just,
Echo 8, Queen Foxtrot Papa, you're 5'9".
gotta use the preamp all the time, and not a big fan of that, so. Kilo 4, Lima Echo November.
Lima Echo November.
Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. Got you 5'9" in Tennessee.
Kilo 4, Lima Echo November in Tennessee, 59 Jackson County, Illinois.
Roger, Roger. Good luck with your activation. 7-3.
Thanks, 73. Alpha Alpha 0 Zulu, sure good.
Pretty good. My mic was way over here at the side, and pulled it over here to me, and still got him. First call in a pile up.
Dave from Lockport, Illinois. You're running 5'9" plus 10.
What county is that?
Will County.
Okay, thanks for Will County.
4136.
73's A9DB.
Alpha Alpha 0 Zulu.
Kilo Delta 4 Lima Bravo Romeo.
Delta 8 Charlie Lima. Kilo Delta 4 Lima Bravo Lima.
Go with the Papa radios. Yeah. Yeah, ground wave contact right here. Going for this Whiskey 4 Papa Romeo Sierra. I don't think I'm going to hear him though. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. He may not be able to hear me. We're ground wave, ain't but probably 30 miles south of me. Yeah, Stephen, we'll get that in. Whiskey 4, Papa Romeo Sierra. This is Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. We'll be on ground wave. I'm up here in Lawrenceburg, Tennessee. Roger, Roger. Yeah, I can barely hear you. I've got you about a 2x2. Surprised I'm coming in that good on you, but I think you said you're a T, but good luck in your activation. 7-3 to you, my friend. I didn't catch that last one. All right, I lost you there. Hey, good luck your activation. 7-3, my friend. That's pretty cool. Like, literally, I'll show you. Hey, I'm right here. And he is Dam Village. He's right here. Actually, I think it's like right here. Yeah. Right here, that green. I gotta figure out how to work this. I don't know how to work the online version. The mobile version, it's got a thing where you can measure. Oh well. Don't want to bore y'all to death. But that's pretty cool. I enjoyed that. 7293.
Kilo, Charlie 1 station, QRP, the QRP station, come now.
AE8 ONI.
Kilo, Charlie 1, the QRP station, come back a couple times, over.
Kevin. Got a lot of activation. 97.
Victor 45 here in the Park 8106, UFL. Yeah, India Charlie Papa. India Charlie Papa. India Charlie Papa, go ahead at the beginning of your call, over. India Charlie Papa. Roger, Kilo 9, India Charlie Papa. I repeat, Kilo 9, India Charlie Papa. I have you 44 Indiana. 44 Indiana, over. Roger the 44, Roger the 44, Kilo 9, India, Charlie Papa. You are 47, departing 106. QSL, got it all. Thank you much, 73. 73, Kilo Echo 8, November India.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. So it's good to hear you, 5, right? Departing 106,
QSL. Hey Kevin, I'm live streaming on YouTube tonight. Well, so I've got you about a 5x5 in Tennessee, but K4LEN radio if you want to go back and listen to it.
Roger. Maybe not this time. All those club ups I'm doing trying to pull these people out, I'm probably messing up pretty good. So, but hey, thanks. I will probably check it out. I appreciate you hunting and recording this for us, my friend. 7-3.
Roger. Good luck. 7-3.
7-3. This is Kilo Echo 8, Oscar November India.
All right.
For Kilo Echo 8, Oscar November India. It is pitch black dark in the park, and I need to get out of here. QRZ. Kilo Yankee 4, Bravo X-1, Juliet.
Pretty good.
All right, go with the Kilo ending Juliet. Come back.
7-2, 7-2.
Kilo 2, Whiskey Victor, right down 4,
K4OC.
Whiskey 5, Alpha, Zulu Oscar.
Pretty good pilot.
I'm doing great. You're 5 and 6 here in Pennsylvania. QSL.
Pile up right in the middle of them.
Roger. Have fun tonight in 73.
Alpha Kilo 4, Oscar Charlie, 4 Park Kilo 0034, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
Quebec uniform. Romeo Papa. Kilo Bravo 9er, Juliet, Quebec uniform. Kilo Bravo 9er, Juliet, Quebec uniform. They're 5 and 9 in the Tennessee. QSL, you are 5959 to November, Charlie. North Carolina, we truly do appreciate the evening, and thank you for coming back to us. All right, 7-3, thanks for being out there. Good luck. 7-3, my friend, talk to you again soon. Alpha Kilo 4, Oscar Charlie, 4 Park.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. I've got you 5x5 in Tennessee. All right, roger that. Good deal. Welcome to Tennessee. Hey, good luck with your activation there. I'm live streaming on YouTube if you'd like to go back and check it out afterwards. K4LEN radio. Good luck with your activation. 7-3.
Roger. Alpha 4 Bravo. Delta Romeo Papa. You're 5 and 9 in Maryville, Tennessee.
Close. Maryville to Great Smoky Mountain National Park.
What part of the park are you in? Yeah, that explains it had to be ground direct line of sight. But you're a booming 5'9" here. Great to hear somebody in the park there, sir.
Pretty good.
73, stay safe.
Pretty good. Let's see. What's the setting?
November 3 Golf and Whiskey 5 India, QRZ.
Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November.
4 Charlie X-Ray Tango.
Okay, I got a couple of you in there. Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November, 5-9 at 0735, QSL.
QSL, you're 5'9" in Tennessee as well. I'm live streaming on YouTube. You're 14 minutes into my YouTube stream, K4LEN radio.
Okay, roger. Well, thank you for chasing the park today, and you have a great evening, 73.
7-3, good luck.
Whiskey Whiskey 4, Charlie
It's,
X-Ray Tango, 59er, 59er at 0735, QSL.
It's what's her face?
W4CXT, 59 in Florida, as usual, 59 in Florida. Thank you for your activation.
Carrie. What her
Roger,
name
Roger,
is.
thank you for chasing the park. You
735.
have a great evening, 73. This is November 3 Golf and Whiskey 5 India, QRZ.
Whiskey 5 India.
QRZ station, go ahead.
Something about Whiskey 5 India.
Echo QSL.
Man, Whiskey 5 India.
Roger, Roger, Hotel Golf Victor, I have you 5656 at 0735, QSL. Roger,
Park
Roger,
on.
59 into Vermont. Thank you for chasing the park and have a great evening, 73. QRZ. Kilo 1. Ending at Echo.
Kilo Nancy 4 Alpha Mike Echo.
Kilo Nancy 4 Alpha Mike Echo. I have you 5959 into 0735, QSL.
Today's the last day.
This is Robert Roger Oscar Bravo Echo Roger Tango in North Carolina.
Well, thank you very much, Robert. I appreciate the contact tonight. You have a great evening, and thank you for chasing the park. 73.
73, my friend.
AFL
Kilo
Parks.
Bravo 3 Whiskey Alpha Victor running 2 special event calls, November 3 Golf and Whiskey 5 India, QRZ.
Yeah.
Echo 8 station. Kilo Echo 8, Quebec Foxtrot Papa, have you 59 at 0735, QSL.
QSL 59, also 59 in Ohio, Oscar Hotel.
Roger, Roger, the 59 Ohio, thank you for chasing tonight, 73. Station ending Tango X-Ray. Kilo 1, Victor Tango X-Ray, you are 59 at 0735, QSL.
Yeah.
Roger, Roger, the 57.
40 meters is doing a really good job, no doubt.
Kilo 4 Alpha Delta Quebec. 73, good luck.
So 4 Lima Echo November.
Yeah, 4, Kilowatt 4, Foxtrot Mike India, you're 59, North Carolina. 4, Foxtrot Mike India, I copy 59, was that North Carolina, QSL? Yeah, QSL, North Carolina, over. Yeah, you're 59 plus 10, and it's Toronto, over. Yeah, thanks for the plus 10, 73. For contact, 73, Whiskey 2 Hotel, Romeo Charlie, Stroke Victor Echo 3, Parks on the air,
Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. QSL, you're 5x5 in Tennessee tonight. 73's good luck. I gotta look at this. You two are Echo 3. See what it says.
Whiskey 0 Kilo Echo Delta.
Whiskey 0 Kilo Echo Delta 59 Toronto.
Heavy 5-5 in Humboldt County, Iowa, QSL.
Copy the 5 and 5 India Alpha. Thanks for contact. 73.
73.
Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie. Stroke Victor Echo 3. Parks on the air. QRZ.
Kilo Oscar 4 Charlie Mike Kilo.
Kilo Oscar 4 Charlie Mike
Go.
Kilo 59 Toronto.
Victor Echo.
And you are a 5-9 into Northern Virginia. 5-9 both ways, over.
Copy the 5 and 9 Victor Alpha. Thanks for
The
contact.
82.
73. Whiskey 2 Hotel Romeo Charlie. Stroke Victor Echo 3. Calling CQ Parks on the air and standing by. Kilo 9, Romeo Charlie Sierra.
Got a good signal.
9 Tango Delta Whiskey.
Kilo Echo 8, Charlie Oscar.
60. Or HM. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. I think he's going QRT. '88. Washington.
Over here, almost 10 over here. Thank you for stopping by.
Yeah, you bust through this noise that's come up alongside me. I suspect there's another station right beside me, and I don't know which way to tune to get away from it. So, we'll stay here. W9 Kilo X-ray, Quebec. Italy 2, Victoria Romeo 9.
4 Charlie Oscar Echo, KN4 COE, parked on here.
So 4 Lima Echo November.
You're allowing K4LEN, correct?
QSL, I've got you 5x9 or 5x5 in Tennessee today.
You're 5x9 here Virginia.
Roger. Hey, I'm live streaming on YouTube tonight. If you'd like to go check it out after your activation, K4LEN Radio is my YouTube channel, and you'll be 22 minutes into it.
All right, I'll look and see what happens there. So I'll write that down real quick. K4LEN YouTube.
Yes, sir, you got it. 22 minutes. Hey, good luck with your activation. Have fun, and 7-3.
Victor Echo 3, Yankee Tango November.
Here we go. KN4 COE, parked on here.
Ain't that pulling up his call sign?
Charlie X-ray Tango, correct?
Roger, W4CXT, you're 5-9 in Florida, 59 in Florida, 73, appreciate it, the activation.
Alrighty, yeah, you're 5'9" and then someone here in Virginia. Whiskey 4 November Lima Tango. Whiskey 4 Lima November Tango, correct?
I ain't pulling it up on. Use a ham radio deluxe.
Yeah, all the right letters, just wrong sequence. W4.
And it's not pulling up his call sign on the ham radio deluxe.
5'9" in Virginia.
Got 11,000 lookups, so
Okay, you're the
log it in there.
I'm over here on the Kentucky-Virginia border. Oh, have fun, 7-3. All right, 7-3. Thanks for contacting us, evening. KN4 COE, parked on here.
Kilo Charlie 8 in November, Hotel 7, Tango Victor.
3 Zulu, maybe?
Kilo Oscar 3 Zulu.
Got it that time around. I think he is about 5757. I'll look when you talk to you.
Roger, thanks for the 57.
Well, 92.
59 in Pennsylvania.
All right, I like you. You're 5'9". You're about 20 over, actually. So, yeah, you're 5'9", 5'9" here.
Roger, 7-3.
All right, 73. Thanks for contact this evening.
Kilo Charlie,
COE, parking here.
Kilo 4 Charlie Delta.
Tango Victor.
Kilo 4 Charlie Delta, maybe?
Yeah, Kilo
I'll work
4
through all of them.
Charlie Delta. You're 5 and 7, Myrtle Beach, South Carolina, QSL.
Okay, you're 5'8", 5'8" into Virginia.
QSL 5'8", 7-3, good luck.
All right, thank you for contacting this evening, and thanks for the late shift contact. 7-3, this is KN4 COD.
Kilo Charlie 8 in November.
Yeah.
Now, a couple times from
roof, no big deal. It's pretty mellow club. We, usually 10 guys show up. Of course, we haven't had an in-person meeting in the last 2 years.
Still active in the contest with. La Penóstico, la Speaker of the House, la tercera. Y posiblemente sea parte de la agenda poner ahí a alguien más joven.
Okay, QSL, I'm not going to keep it too long. I've been traveling across the country in the van and putting up hamp sticks and doing mobile and portable operations. But you're about a 5'8" over here. Like I said, I'm a little north of Little Rock, Arkansas.
All right, Tony. Yeah, we're just about losing you, but you made it into the net. You're number one on the net tonight. So we thank you for being there, and we thank you for operating a portable that we can definitely hear this evening. Very, very good, and thank you for the cue. So, all right, we're going to move on, Tony. We're going to be clear with November 0 or X-Ray India November. This is November 2 Hotel Yankee Golf calling for general check-ins.
Hey, maybe you can work off the windowsill with a flagpole attachment, and just get the flagpole attachment, which usually is no more than 3 screws that screw into the. You can remain aboard. Would you like to remain aboard, or you just want to be in and out there, Rick? Over.
Aero net starting here at 7 o'clock. $72.39. $72.39. We're gonna set up and start calling CQ. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November is the frequency in use. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November is this frequency. A4 LEN. CQ, 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 CQ meters, CQ 40 meters. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November on CQ 40 meters. CQ 40. Kilo 4 Lima Echo November. Station where QRZ.
How about November Oscar 5 Golf?
November Oscar 5 Golf. Hey, good evening to you. K4LEN. My name is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee. How you doing?
Well, I'm doing just fine here. This is Philip. Name here is Philip, NO5G, and I am located in Louisiana, turning my beam around toward Tennessee. I'm in Louisiana. Over.
All right, Philip. We're doing a good job. Got a good signal on you up here in Tennessee tonight. What kind of beam you got on 40 meters?
I don't. I've been on 20 meters. Yeah, I thought I was turning it, but evidently it didn't change nothing. I got a full wave loop here. Over.
Okay, yeah, roger that. I was wondering, I imagine a beam on 40 meters would be gigantic. They're out there.
Oh, yeah, there's a few around. I've talked to them before, but I've been on 20 meters. I just went near the first contact, and I was thinking I was still on 20. I was turning my beam. I was wondering why it didn't help any.
Oh man, that happens. That happens. I've got a beam, a tri-band beam that a guy give me. That's an older model Bushcraft, kind of the predecessor to but the one they had before they come out with the A4S. I forget the numbers on it, but it's an old beam. It was bought back in the 70s.
Well, they made a A3S. It was a three element. The A4S was 4 elements. I had an A4S for about 10, 12 years up here. Over.
This is it's a 4 element, but it's A34 AB or something. I forget what the numbers on it is actually. I had to look it up again, but it's old. Guy was moving and took it down and said anybody that wanted it to come and get it. So I opened my mouth and I went up there with my pickup to go get it. Pulled up, seen the size of the thing, and I thought, oh Lord, how am I going to do this? Ended up taking it all apart and still out here in pieces laying up against my house, and got to get me I've been looking at properties, going to try to buy me a house instead of renting, and that way I can put my tower up, get me a rotor, and maybe put that dude up there on top of it one of these days.
Oh yeah, that'd be great. Yeah, man, that'd do good. That antenna, get it too. You better be glad you got it, because you can't buy a brand new antenna right now. They should pick what they got in stock, and that ain't very good in most cases. You know, a lot of antennas are hard to get. I've got a lot of friends that ordered antennas and waited 6 months, and they never did get them. You know, so what I did is a friend of mine about 4 months ago had a Mosley TA33 tri-bander. And it's a 1969 antenna, so it's 51 years old. He knew the guy that bought it brand new. He used it for many years, and then he stored it in a barn for 30 years, and then this friend of mine got it and used it for 10 years. Damaged it pretty bad, took it down and run with a lawnmower, and he gave it to me for free. And I took it and worked on it about a week or two, and I straightened out a bunch of elements, and I ordered through Mosley. I ordered new traps, 2 new traps, some new tubes, and some new elements, and just pieces to both. I put $400 worth of parts into it, but I got me a good antenna that you just about can't buy anyway, because they ain't available.
Yeah, roger that. It's got the traps on it. That's what they are. I don't know. It almost reminds me of like a old CB antenna. How they do like the coils on them, almost like some of them. I don't know. It's I don't know. He said it's a really good antenna. I think he'd work like 238 countries or something like that just on that antenna.
Oh yeah, it'll work good. Ain't no doubt about it. Get that dude together and get it up. But you got to get some land, I guess. Find something where to put it.
Yeah, I rent, and I don't think my landlord would care, but I don't want to lose the bottom section of tower that I've got for it to do it here, so I'll just wait and take my time, and whenever that day comes, got it. Way I don't place a good bottom section and then have to either find me another good bottom section or waste part of my tower putting it in the ground. So got 2 10-foot sections and a top section, and then about a 4-foot piece that cut it down. I got it from a guy wanted to take it down, so I just cut it at the top of the concrete where it was at and laid it over, and worked out good. I've got a good bottom section now, and hate to waste it, if you will.
I know what you mean. Yeah. You might as well not do that. You're gonna lose it. If you do, you'll have to saw it off of the ground and just leave. But just keep it and get all your stuff together. You'll find a place soon. And
You can set it all up, and you'll be out there just to get it.
Oh yeah, yeah, that's right. Which I'm using this off center fed dipole right now, and I say I can't complain about it. It does a real good job itself, but I reckon there's no comparison to a beam anyway.
That's true. That is absolutely true.
What kind of rig you got? I was looking at your QRZ page here, and is that a Yaesu radio, and then maybe a 7300?
Well, you're real close. You did real good. The radio is a Yaesu FT950. So the radio is a 950 for HF and 6 meters. That imitation 7300 over there is actually an ICOM 9700. You know, they're identical almost. This is 2 meters, 440 and 1296. I do 2 meter weak signal sideband. I love that. So I do a lot of sideband, all over up to 350 miles generally.
Okay, yeah, roger that. I've got one of my Elmers. He likes to work a lot of meteor scatter. Well, he's trying to anyway. I keep the trading post or whatever you can call it on QRZ pretty hot. I keep a good eye on it, and I found him a good kilowatt Henry 2 meter amp. He went all the way from here in Tennessee up to Minnesota and bought the thing and brought it back home, and he had to do some work on it. He got a real good deal on it. He had to do a little bit of work to it, and finally got it going his way. Looking at meteor scatters, pretty tricky, if you will.
I got a friend here near me that we talk every day, and he does meteor scatter and moon bounce. He got a bunch of arrays over there with 4 antennas shooting toward the moon. He go up and down with them, and he does meteor scatter every single day. He's doing meteor scatter or EME and some sideband, but he's having a good time with it.
Yeah, well, I think my Elmer's problem is his antennas. When he moved into his house, he set them up, just to get on the air, and they ain't moved since. So he's got a 6 meter beam and a 2 meter beam about head high off the ground. That's down at his basement level. So he's not got a very good setup at all, but somehow he still makes that thing work. I guess you're throwing a kilowatt at it. Something's going to work anyway.
That is true. You can see my 2 meter amplifier in that picture on the right hand side of my desk under that ICOM 9700 that you said looked like a 7300. Under it, you see that big silver box. That's a 1,200 watt 2 meter amp.
Okay, let me look through the pictures in here. Looks. Never mind my family in the background back there. Kids is about ready for a whooping.
Yeah, boy, you gotta give them a good whooping every once in a while just to keep them in line.
Yeah, I know that's right. I think I had another station in there. Come in here.
Yes, sir. I was just wondering where you guys are at. Name is Jack, and we're over here in the state of North Carolina. And I heard y'all in here. It sounded real good. Maybe you guys are about 20 over S9 down here on the east coast of North Carolina. Over.
Roger that, Jack. Good evening to you. K4LEN. I'm over here, southern middle Tennessee, right below Nashville at the state line. The other station in there is, remember, Oscar 5 Golf, and he's down in Louisiana.
Yeah, real good. Real good. Well, you guys are, like I said, both of you about 20 over S9 here. And I was just tuning around on this old 706 Mark II G and searched you guys in there. I said, man, I got to find out where these guys are at. I figured you might be in Tennessee. We lived in Tennessee Mountain City, Tennessee for about 3 years. And I caught the accent a little bit, and I said, well, that guy sounded like he's in Tennessee, but I couldn't tell where the other gentleman was at. Anyway, my call was N4 NCS, November 4, North Carolina State, and the name here is Jack. Over.
Jack, well, good evening to you.
Hello, Jack. In Carolina, N4 NCS. This is November Oscar 5 Golf. Name here is Philip, and I am in Northwest Louisiana. I'm about 40 miles from Texas and about 40 miles from Arkansas. Over.
Okay, Philip. Yeah, got a great copy on you also there. Just out of curiosity, what kind of signal you got on us over that way? Over?
You're about 15 to 18 over 9.
All right. Well, that sounds great. At least I know it's working. It's not showing a whole lot of wattage on the, showing about 50 watts on the meter here, but I got it feeding into a offset center dipole. I'll get it right in a minute. But anyway, and you guys are just booming in down here on the East Coast of North Carolina tonight. So anyway, I don't want to get into y'all's conversation. I just want to say hello to you and let you know you're sounding good down here on the Carolina coast. And hope you guys have a good week coming up, over.
You too. Have a good night.
Hey, Jack, if you want to see how that thing's sounding, I'm actually live streaming on YouTube right now. Go to type in my call sign on YouTube. Show a live stream going on right now, and back up just a little bit. You actually be about 40 minutes into tonight's live stream there, and see how that Icom radio is working for you there.
Okay, yeah, we'll do it. My wife's actually on the computer right now, so I can't get to it, but we may hook up to you a little bit and check you out there.
Okay, yeah, roger that. All right, Jack, have yourself a good one there. Yeah, man, jump on in here anytime.
All right, thanks a lot. You guys have a good night. Appreciate you letting me get in here. And have a good week coming up. 73, God bless. 10-4 NCS.
7-3 to you there, Jack. Yeah, Philip, I'll get around to it there here in a minute, but yeah, live streaming there on YouTube, just kind of a little thing I play around with, and kind of for that right there, people want to know how they sound, and way I can give them an idea anyhow.
Well, how do I find that?
You just go to YouTube online on youtube.com, and you just type in my call sign there on the search bar, and my YouTube channel is actually called K4LEN Radio. Call sign with radio behind it, but that's about all I do is do live streaming and on here and make contacts and meet people. And a lot of people, they like to go back and listen to themselves, see how they're sounding, and kind of where I come in there, Roger.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I don't know a whole lot about that. I don't normally do YouTube. I have been on there a few times. I'm kind of old-fashioned about that kind of stuff, and I don't hate it or nothing. I like it. I just don't like looking for all that stuff, having to go through all the trouble to find it.
Yeah, Roger that. I know what you mean there. Yeah, that's a lot of people like that. That's nothing in the world at all wrong with it. Actually, before I got started in ham radio, which I've been in it for about a year now, but about as far as I could go into a computer is going in there and maybe checking the email or something like that. Or getting down and trying to download programs and stuff like that, I had never done it and didn't know nothing about it, but got through ham radio, got where I can get around pretty good on one anymore.
All right, if I punch in K4LEN YouTube, I guess it'll go to it then, won't it?
Yeah, I think so. Good anyway.
Oh yeah, I see it now. I don't see that. I don't see any kind of a
live thing, but I see where your call sign carries me to something.
Yeah, it might see. Yep, a search bar on Google and see if I can type in my call sign and if I can go there.
Yeah, I found it. I found your pictures. There, nothing's moving. I guess I had to click on it to make it move. Because I see you holding have some headphones on your head with a brown ball cap on.
Oh yeah, yeah, did that. Actually, if it should be one up in the top up there. It's got the little live on the bottom corner of it. And that'd be actually the one doing tonight there. I try to date them and put what date on them that way. People would go back and check them out. And then when I first started it, I just tell them that they was on there, but I got to where I tell them, where in the live stream they could go and look for themselves. Way they don't sit there and watch the whole thing, just find themselves. I do a lot of these parks on the air. People that's activating these parks. I chase them a lot. A lot of people, a lot of them, they like to go back and watch them, see how they're sounding, especially their portable setups there.
Yeah, Roger. Well, I found it, but I don't know. I put my finger on it, and it didn't say nothing. It says 10/17/2021, almost says Sunday, but it's misspelled. Sunny evening live stream. Is that it?
Yeah, that'd be the one. If you click on the picture, you may have to click on the writing over there.
Yeah, well, there's 4 pictures. One of them says radio on the air, has your call sign, says radio. One is a 7.239, and the other one's got your picture looking straight ahead, and then one's from up in the air looking down on your station, it looks like.
Okay, yeah, something like that. Should be able to click on that one. I did miss that Sunday, didn't I? There you go. All littered and stuff. Yeah, you ought to be able to click on it somewhere right in there and it open it up there for you.
Well, I ended up hitting search and it done messed everything up now. I told you I was. I told you I'm not a guru on this stuff. I'm on my cell phone trying to do this.
I got you there. Yeah, I don't know. It should if you click, honestly I hadn't never paid it no attention. If you click on the actual picture of the recording or if it's writing that you click on, but one or the other should let it go ahead and pull up there and bring you into it, I think.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but it ain't doing it. It says sign in up in the top corner. I may have to sign in.
No, I don't think you should have to sign in. If you sign in, it just kind of keeps up with the record of what you've watched and stuff like that. That way, if you watch something again, you can go back and look in your records and it bring you back to it and kind of do that at things that you like to watch. It kind of introduce you to other things that's similar and but I think you clicked on that picture there, it pulled it up, I do believe.
I think I did it. I just went to poking on everything. I finally got to talking.
There you go. Yeah, that could get her going there.
Well, that's pretty neat.
Yeah, there's several people out there doing it, and that's kind of where I kind of come up with it there. I don't know. I started doing it back in February of last year, and I was doing it pretty hot and heavy, and then the time changed on me there. I run out of time to do it. Days got longer and it wasn't dark when I got home from work, so I was out doing other things. And by the time I come back in to play, it was done too late to get on there, so kind of slacking way off here lately.
N05G.
K4LEN.
So this picture you talking here is tonight?
I do believe so. That you click on the Sunday 10/17 one.
Yeah, you got a cat hat on and a shirt that says something about a Costa or something like that.
Yeah, that'd be it. That'd be right there.
What kind of microphone you running?
That's a cheap $25 Amazon deal. Got the microphone, the boom, and everything off of Amazon for $25, and then had to buy a $20 power supply to push the mic because it's a condenser mic. That's why I'm probably hearing the rest of my family in there in the kitchen just as well as you're hearing me. But got it running this 991A, and it's not the best microphone in the world by no means, but it does the trick.
Oh yeah, I heard me. How about that? It's a little bit delayed, maybe a 30 seconds delayed, maybe.
Yeah, it'll run you're about right about a 30-second delay there. Hey Todd, what's going on, man?
Well, that's pretty neat. Kind of weird. You're running the 991A, huh?
Yeah, roger that. Been a real good radio. I've had it for about a year now. I don't know, last week or week before last, I reckon they're plagued with that IMO or the preamp deal in it. I have to run it with the preamp on now. The attenuator and IMO, I think is what it's called. Circuit in it. I don't know. It's from, or they call it a front end overload, but there's no way that the thing could have been overloaded because they can't run nobody strong enough to overload the thing. But anyway, I thought it messed up, and I have to run it with the preamp on now, and we'll see about sending it back to Yazoo and see if they won't fix it for me.
Yeah, my brother has a 991A in his mobile. I don't know where it's at. It may be in his house, but he loves it.
Yeah, I tell you, I'm normally an Icom guy. I bought this radio for the Jack in the Box, and I fell in love with it. Well, it serves me well. It does a real good job, and I know how to operate it, so that means a lot, I guess. Okay, come on in here, Break.
Yeah, this is Alpha Bravo 5 Sierra Tango. And, I heard about your YouTube channel there, and I was wondering how you thought my audio sounded. Go ahead.
You're doing pretty good there. I've got you about a 5x7 here in Tennessee tonight. Come on back to me again. We'll try it again.
Okay, I was just wanted to know how you thought my audio sounded there. If you thought it sounded all right.
Well, it sounds all right to me. Don't get me wrong, I'm no audio expert by no means, but I can hear you just fine, and you're sounding pretty good to me. So go on my YouTube channel, and you can hear it for yourself, see how you sound.
All right, well, you're 5'9" here in Central Texas. A real good signal here. Are you running any power there?
Oh, sir. That's 100 watts right there out of the 991A off center fed dipole. is what it is. I get a lot of good reports on it though. It's just to be 100 watt off center fed dipole. I recommend it to anybody.
All right. Well, it's sounding good. Yeah, I appreciate the break there. Yeah, I'm just using an in-fed half wave here. Up about, I don't know, 35 feet maybe. It's kind of an inverted L though. And I'm putting out about 600 watts.
Okay, yeah, roger that. Well, it's working. Don't get me wrong, it's working good. I don't know. You're actually pegging my needle at 20 over, but having to run the preamp in the thing compared to what it used to be on my radio, pretty generous on it. But and you're doing a good job. You're making it out here in Tennessee, no problem whatsoever.
All right, well, real good. Well, I'll let y'all get back to it there. Just wanted to jump in there and say hello so I could hear myself on YouTube. No, I appreciate the break. K4LE and AB5ST 73.
All right, hey, just going in here anytime. Like I said, just check that out on YouTube, and wanted to make some adjustments. You can jump back in there with me sometime and get that thing dialed in however you wanted it.
All right, do you come on this frequency most nights?
I just kind of jump around where I find a open frequency. I'll sit down there, and but if you try if you're signed into YouTube, you can click on the subscribe down there, and when you subscribe to the channel, you can click on the little bell that's over there beside of it, and click on all on the bell, and that thing, it'll give you a notification anytime I go live. And over in the bottom left hand corner of the screen, I have what frequency I'm on, and you just kind of jump around and find me there.
All right, well, real good. Well, I already subscribed and I clicked on the bell, so there. So, all right, I'll be listening for you then. I'm gonna have to, I guess, get ready to go to bed. I got to get up early in the morning, but yeah, again, I appreciate the break, and I'm gonna check it out, your YouTube channel, and see what it sounds like.
All right, roger that. Well, I appreciate that. Yeah, I got to get up early myself. I don't know, I'm a night owl though. Night owl, having to get up early in the morning don't work out too well. Most of the time I stay wore out, especially by the end of the week. So. But yeah, come on in here anytime. Alpha Bravo 5, Sierra Tango, and K4LEN. Hey, 7-3s to you.
All right, 7-3.
You know, this speaker in this little cell phone don't do much justice to start with.
Yeah, that's one problem with it. Kind of listen to it over, especially the phone. It's don't get a real good, accurate, indication of how you sounding. But I guess you kind of take in account for it and get it close anyway there.
Oh, yeah. I'll probably look at it. I got a little laptop over here. I can probably find it here in a little bit. I'm going to get off. I can probably look over there and find it and rerun it. I mean, this thing, you got this on live right now. Is it on the air all the way through the whole deal, or is it just what's going on right now? When it goes off, it's off?
No, it'll be up there for here on out, I reckon.
Okay. All right, well, let me get off of here. You're doing good out here. That's kind of neat what you're doing there. You know, a lot of young kids may see that, and they may become a ham because they like it. You know, it's a good idea. I like that. But anyway, good talking to you. I'm going to move on to probably get over on 2 meters and do some sideband. And we'll catch you later there, Justin. Have a good night in 5G.
All right, Philip. Hey, I appreciate you coming hanging out with us tonight. We'll catch you out here again soon. Check that out. I hope you like it. That's another reason why I wanted to start this little channel, is So maybe show people that we can sit here and talk around the world essentially and never pick up our cell phone. The way things is going anymore, that may be a real good idea. May tool that might come in handy. Philip, have a good evening there. 7-3s to you. November Oscar 5 Golf and K4 LEN.
1005 G
Charlie Lima on the side.
Oscar Lima, I think, or Charlie Lima or something. Come on.
Yeah, this is Conrad. Kilowatt 0, Foxtrot Charlie Lima. Conrad in Eureka, Kansas. Go ahead.
All right, Conrad. Good evening to you. This is name's Justin. I'm here in southern middle Tennessee. Got a good signal in here tonight too.
Yep, you're banging away in here, 5 and 9. Great signal. So was Philip there. Boy, he was coming in real good. What was it, the N05G? He was doing a good job as well. I think he had to run, but anyway, I heard you in there. Just thought we'd jump in there and say good evening. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I'm glad you did. Yeah, it's Philip. He had a real good signal. He's doing a real good job there. Running that FTDX 1200, is that correct?
No, not at the moment. I do have that. I do have that radio. At the moment, I'm on the FTDX 10. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, that's the one I'm wanting. Went down to Gigaparts actually Friday. Had one up there on the counter and got to play around with it there a little bit. And yeah, well, you got yours set up. That's about the way I want mine as well.
Well, I still have the 1200, and I got the 7300 as well, and I just use it for FT8 basically. And was wanting some kind of a pan adapter, but gosh, you got to go through a whole bunch of download stuff and buy something external for the 7300 to get it up on the screen. And this FTDX10, you just plug and play. And I'm looking at it right now, the screen. I got a, a 23-inch screen up there. It's not real big, but sure looks nice. But anyway, the receive is a really phenomenal. More than a 7300, and like I said, I still got it, and it'll be a backup to this radio. A lot of people say every time they do the new firmware upgrade on this FTDX 10, something goes awry, and they don't know what's going on. And I don't think, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. So I'm not going to do no upgrades on it there. I'm just going to leave it alone. Over.
Yeah, roger that. I've been wanting one, before I ever got down there and played with it, but playing around with that thing, I run the 991A. I really, really like this radio. It's been a good radio. It's receivers on it really good. Good all around radio, but then they come out with that FTDX 10. Man, I got to have one of those, and I will one of these days. I don't know when it's going to be, but I will have me one. Hey, what's up, Shaq and Greg?
Roger. Well, I'll tell you what, man, you will not be disappointed. You will like it, especially on the receive. The receive, like I said, the receive is a lot better. But for camping, when I go camping, I do have the ICOM 7100, which is like a shack-in-the-box type of radio, and I have it in a go bag, and I really like that radio. I can, I like to move around the remote head. I got a 50-foot cord that I can plug into the back of the manual to the remote head. And 50 feet, I That's a long way away. I can sit out on the deck outside and talk with it there and have the amplifier hooked up to the main unit and just talk on the radio and everything's hunky-dory, over.
Oh yeah, no doubt about that. I've got a 7100 as well. I've got it out in my pickup, company truck, my work truck. Got it Tar Heel antenna on it, and hey, I tell you that thing does a good job too. Get a lot of good reports, good signal reports, especially for mobile. Oh no, it's working pretty good because making a lot of contacts on it. I was on the Ole Miss 80-meter net a couple weeks ago now, but out there in Work, Wyoming, and on 80 meters from Tennessee, mobile. I thought, man, that's good. That sealed the deal for me. I knowed it was working good then.
Oh yeah, they're good radios. I love it. You're portable, and you can just about pick them anywhere you want. Okay, man, let me get on the side here and let you continue. And I think it was Philip there, and N05 Golf. So we'll say 7-3s, and nice to work you. And hope to do it again sometime. And you have a wonderful. Let's see, it's zero land, so maybe you're in the same time zone, I'm not sure. Have a great evening. K0FCL.
All right. Well, my call sign is K4LEN. That's the other station. Philip was the other one, but yeah, K0F Foxtrot Charlie Lima, K4LEN. Conrad, we live streaming on YouTube tonight, so if you wanted to go back and check out your signal there and how you sounding, that FTX10 working for you. K4LEN radio is my channel, and be about an hour into tonight's live stream on it there. So, but yeah, man, appreciate the QSO, and look forward to catching you out here on the air soon. 0 Foxtrot Charlie Lima, A4LE 73 Conrad. Until next time.
Okay, bud. Sorry about that call there. I copied your call 100%. K4LEM, and we just might here in a minute go down there and check out that YouTube channel. So you have a great evening as well, and thanks for coming back and listening to me. You have a great evening. K4LEM, K0FCL.
All right, have a good evening there. K4LEN, CQ 40 meters, CQ 40, K4LEN, standing by.
Alpha India 5 Delta Quebec.
Wow. There's a bunch of you out there listening, calling. I think there's an Alpha call in there. Come on back.
Alpha India 5 Delta Quebec.
All right, Alpha India 5 Delta Quebec. Yeah, I ain't never had that many people come back to me, especially during the live stream. But yeah, good evening to you. It's K4LEN. Name here is Justin. I'm in southern Middle Tennessee.
QSL, Justin, you got Derek here, Delta Echo Romeo Echo Kilo. I actually was scrolling through 40 meters here, and I heard your call, and actually just watched you last night, your live stream. You talked to my father in Louisiana, KI5PUM, that was Jim, and he told me about your YouTube channel and told me about his QSO he had with you, and I was scrolling through tonight and heard you, so I thought I'd give you a shout. QSL?
All right, Derek. Well, good evening. Yeah, glad you did. Yeah, I remember talking to Jim last night, and yeah, we play around here on YouTube, and hey, man, thanks for coming. Come and check us out.
Yeah, I'm sure gonna do it. I'm gonna have to get on
Yeah, roger that. We'll click on tonight's live stream. Ours starts at about an hour and 10 minutes into it there, and yeah, go check her out.
All right, well, that sounds good, Justin. I'll turn it back over to you and let somebody else try to get in there. It sounds like you got a pile-up going on. So, Kilo 4, Lima, Echo, November. This is Alpha India 5, Delta, Quebec, 73.
All right, Derek, have a good one. Alpha India 5, Delta, Quebec, and go for Lima Echo, November. 7-3s, my friend. No, come on, get another. It's K4LEN. Yours it. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Victor Alpha. Hey, good evening. It's K4LEN. The name here is Justin. Okay, roger that. You say you was on a mobile? Okay, roger that. You may not have a little bit of RFI coming back into you there. Making it in here just fine. About a 5x5 on me there, but there's some noise in there with it, and maybe it may be some RFI coming back into it. But yeah, it's doing the job. What kind of rig is it? Yeah, that right there helped out a little bit. It wouldn't. What made me think of it is following what you was talking. It was making some noise in there, and it cut back a little bit that time. Yeah, you're coming right on in there clear now. What kind of rig did you say it was? Okay, yeah, roger that. Those old Pentex, I've heard a lot of good about them. I've never operated one myself, but there's a couple operators in the club I belong to that swear by them. They got a shack full of them, and so that's all they'll ever own. About lost him now. I was impressed. They called at CQ, and sound like there's 100 people come back. Wasn't near that many, but there's a bunch. A lot more than I've ever heard. I think it. All right, Ed. You may have come back with a little bit too far that time. I could hear you talking. I couldn't but I couldn't hear you. I don't know if the bands is changing on us and you dropped out or if you cut it back too far, but about lost you altogether that time around. I think it's the bands changing. All right, Ed, I've about lost you altogether there that time, so I think it's the bands changing on us. But hey, Ed, I appreciate you coming back to the call there, and you want to go check out the YouTube channel, live streaming on YouTube, so it's K4LEN Radio. YouTube channel, and you'd be about an hour and 12 minutes into tonight's live stream if you wanted to go check it out there. Whiskey 4, Whiskey Victor Alpha, and Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. I'll say 7-3s to you, and catch you out here next time. But it's K4LEN. Calling CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, calling any station anywhere, QRZ.
Alpha Alpha 5, Juliet Sierra.
Alpha 5, Juliet Sierra. Coming in here 5 and 9, Tennessee tonight, but it's K4LEN, and the name here is Justin.
Yeah, okay, Justin. Yeah, you're 5'9". You're in Abilene, Texas. The handle here is Jim or John. I thought I'd give you a shout. I just changed my antenna configuration a little bit and see if it was working. So anyway, you're doing a good job there, Justin. Go ahead.
All right, Jim. Yeah, it's working good for you. It's and I don't know what to put up, but it's doing a good job. See, you got that FTDX10 as well. That's the second person I've talked to tonight that's had it. And you even got the Mercury 3S amp out also, so got a nice setup there.
Yeah, we've had the 10 about 2 weeks or so, getting used to it, and really like it, man. The receiver is super on it. I had a FTDX 3000. I thought it was really good, and debated about getting one of these. Finally pulled the trigger on it, got it, and man, I couldn't believe the difference. So what do you think, Justin?
Well, I don't have one yet. I've been wanting one. I run the 991A. It served me well. I'm very happy with it. But yeah, I've got my eyes on that FTDX10, and that's what I'm gonna have next. Saving up the money to get it there, Roger.
Yeah, copy that. Yeah, well.
Hey Todd, what's going on?
I procrastinated quite a while. I kept kicking it back and forth. I thought, well, you know, this 3000 works great, and it's got a good receiver, and so when I hooked this 10 up, I couldn't believe the difference. I thought, holy cow, it's a quantum leap. So anyway, there's a lot of good rigs out there, but anyway, I was happy I got it. So I'm still playing with it, trying to, you know, adjust it the way I want it and all that stuff. But hopefully it's sounding okay there for you, Justin. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, it's doing a good job. Are you using the stock microphone on it, or you got a aftermarket mic?
I'm using the MD100 Yaesu mic. I use the hand mic a little bit. I've read that it's really good quality and does a good job, but I already had this MD100 used on the 3000, so I hooked it up. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah, roger that. Well, it sounds good. Good job there. So, yeah, keep playing that thing and get her dialed in the way you want it. It's doing a fine job, like it is right now.
Yeah, okay. Well, anyway, I played around with antennas, and I came up with the antennas working real good for me, and I thought, well, I hadn't changed anything for a while, so today I thought, well, I had an off-center fed, and I took it down and added it onto the other antenna, and it seemed to work okay, so we'll give it a try and see if it's any better there. Go ahead.
Okay. You say you did put up the off-center fed dipole?
No, I had the off-center fed for a comparison antenna, and it didn't outperform the other antenna I've been experimenting with. So I thought, well, I'm going to take it down, and so I took the 4 to 1 out of it, connected the wires together, and hooked that up to my other antenna. So I just added on to my main antenna. Go ahead.
Okay, I got you there. Roger that. Well, I run an off-center fed dipole, and I don't know, I really like mine. It's only the second antenna I've ever ran, so I've not got a lot to compare it to, but as far as making contacts and busting pileups, it does a good job for me. I can't complain on mine at all. So kind of curious what kind of antenna that you set up today.
Yeah, well, it's what I had. I was experimenting with insets with a 9-to-1 balance. So I started out with one wire, added two, then I made it close the end off, made it a triangle. That worked good. I had a 40-meter full-wave loop up, and I decided, well, I'll short it out and hook that up to the 9-to-1. I did that, and so I've been using that. And then on the other side up for the counterpoise, I've got 117 feet of it's a triangular shape, and it's shorted out going to the counterpoise connection on the 9-to-1. So today I added, what was it? It's the off-center fed was 44 and 22, so I added that, hooked those wires together, took the 4-to-1 balun out of it, and hooked that to the feed point. So now that's the demonstrated configuration I have there going.
Okay, yeah, roger that. Well, it's doing a good job. Got a good signal on you. Showing 20 over 9 here, but I have to run my preamp on my radio, so I feel like compared to what it was with just the IPO filter on, it was amp number 1 is pretty generous compared to what the other one was, but it's doing a good job. You got good audio coming in. Doing a good job, so kind of curious to get that FTDX10 dialed in there. You have to come back and find me again sometime and hear that thing when you get used to it there.
Yeah, okay, Justin. Well, I guess I'll say 7-3. I hear the commercial broadcast coming in there. It's starting to tear up the band a little bit. So anyway, good talking to you. Thanks for picking me up there, and I hope to talk to you again there. So 7-3 there, Justin. K4LEN AA5JS, Abilene, Texas, clear.
All right, Jim. We appreciate you coming back to the call and live streaming on YouTube. So if you'd like to go back and see exactly how you're sounding on my end, go to YouTube and type in my call sign with radio behind it, K4LEN radio. Click on tonight's live stream, and you'd be about higher than 16 minutes into it. So see how it's sounding exactly. Jim, I appreciate you coming back to the call and look forward to catching you out here on the band again soon. AA5JS and K4LEN. 7-3, Jim.
Yeah, 7-3, Justin. See you later.
An alarm going off. All right, it's K4LEN. CQ 40 meters. K4LEN, call on any station anywhere, QRZ. And there's nothing. All right, last call. Kilo 4, Lima Echo November. CQ 40 meters. K4LEN. Not the last call, 40 meters. QRZ. That works. All right, nothing heard. Hey, I appreciate everybody for the contacts tonight. I look forward to catching y'all out here soon. K4LEN, clear on the frequency. Good. 6 in Pennsylvania, Todd said. Appreciate it, Todd. Still ain't talked to Yaza about my IPO section in the radio. Get a break tomorrow. I'll see if I can't call and see if there's anything they can do about it. I think surely they can. That thing's still been under warranty, but Thanks everybody for coming hanging out. Todd, Shaq and Greg, Steve, the other Todd, KY4P. Shout everybody. Appreciate y'all come hanging out in the chat tonight. Saying hello and y'all again another night. Night everybody. It's K4LN 73.